My dear students, today I was doing a survey and I found that many of my students are finding difficult to concentrate. Sometimes they find it difficult to concentrate on the subject because it's quite complex, and moreover they cannot recall it for a longer time. So to solve that problem I am preparing this video. Before telling you how we have to study, I will tell you why we have to study. We have to study to gain knowledge because happy is the man who knows the cause of all things. And you all know that ignorance is a misery. The life of an ignorant person, he doesn't know anything, and he cannot have a very valuable life. It is only the knowledge which gives value to the life, and it is the knowledge which can save our life, save the life of our future generation, of the people whom we love. So this is the one of the biggest reason that why we must study. You may find two kinds of the people in this world. One who know everybody. These people are called as the clever people. And there are the other persons who are wise, who know everything. So I would prefer that my students should become wise rather than becoming clever. And for that, the instrument which we have is the brain. So we must know the functioning part of the brain, that is the software part. Like our mobile, the brain has two parts: the processing one, that is the analytical part, and the part which involves the storage of the information. So this I would call as a deep memory, that is the read only memory, and the another part, that is the random access memory or the analytical one. So a student who wants to clear a competitive exam of an officer level, at an officer level, must have a balance in between both the analytical and the deep one. So there are various ways, though the dormancy of a student can't be broken from the outside, because it is from the inner side that the shell of the will break down. Only we can give a little bit of treatment as a teacher. We can give you hints, we can give you tips, and all these tips I will be giving in my video if I find that it is good one. If you are giving me a thumb like Dronacharya, I won't take your thumb but I think that this will motivate me and it will tell me that yes, the viewers are liking it. So now I will be coming to the point. So this brain, this has two part. Now the deep learning part, we can do lots of things with that. This deep memory depends on the four factors. You must have seen that the people who are becoming an IAS, you must have listened that, or a PCS, or very tough exams they are clearing. So all these people, they are emotional. So this deep memory depends on the creation of certain kinds of chemical messengers in our body which are related to our emotions. That is, the most prominent of them is the epinephrine. Now for that you can search the internet. So one thing which causes the increase in the level of these hormones is the pain. जब दर्द नहीं था सीने में तो खाक मजा था जीने में. So this pain, you will find that those people who become IS or higher, they have very emotional, they must have felt pain in their at some time of their life. Then another factor is excitement. You can never forget a very exciting match. Then third thing which enhances our deep memory is hunger. Hunger experiments were done where this hunger, after the hunger, if something, a little bit of snacks was taken and things were, the students were allowed to study something, they could recall it for a longer time. Then the fourth thing, which is the most important one, that is the interest. If there is interest, then we keep on thinking about it. When we keep on thinking, then we do revision. When we do revision, all that information gets stored there. Then another important point is that all that information which is stored, it should be stored in a proper way, and it should not be mixed with other informations. So when a student is preparing and his competition is after 1 year, 2 year or 3 years, then in the meantime he should compile all the things in such a way as we compile a fuel in a rocket. The fuel in a rocket is the one which is very light and which gives most calorie. So similarly, we must compile with our information in proper notes, and we should revise it. This is one of the mechanism. And when the time comes, then we should not study like an aeroplane, that we are studying and then we are going down. We should study like a rocket with an escape velocity. बस पढ़ना है तो बस एक बार पढ़ना है और फिर ऐसा पढ़ना है like the binary 1 and 0. So if you want to increase your deep memory, then you must work on the binary. करना है तो पूरा, और नहीं करना है तो बिल्कुल नहीं. So these are the methods. Then there are other certain techniques. If I find that you are giving me your thumb, then I will reveal it while taking my lectures on developmental biology. Soon I would be starting, because our MSc is going to start. I will be again reforming new cell biology notes. This time they were the previous one where I had no idea that I would be making the videos, and they were just a long back of 2011. But now if I would be teaching this molecular biology and cell biology, then I will be making new videos. And these videos are basically for enhancing, giving some advanced knowledge to the students, and for making them more inclined towards their goal of reaching. And I hope this would help you. The another part, the analytical part, I will be telling you detail later on, that how to, because it is difficult to increase the processing, because once you have start accumulating, for example in your mobile, if you are accumulating so many things, what will happen? It will start hanging, and it will also decrease the speed of the processing. So the same thing happens to many of the students, and that this over repetition and over mugging up can cause irritation in that student, and which will not be very favorable for passing out the competitive exams. So all these things I would be dealing there, certain techniques I would be telling you, and this will help you to memorize the subject and increase your analytical part. So in the meantime, these 4 things are there, and the last one for this is curiosity. That is a part of the life also. Thank you.